As you may know, when a new male takes over a pride, he'll sometimes end the lives of the lion cubs in that pride. But stick around to find out why he does this, and how the lionesses cleverly keep their cubs safe. Fact 1. Tiny ants have changed how lions hunt. It's hard to believe, but a tiny ant the size of a grain of rice has completely changed the way lions hunt, and the type of food they're now chasing. In a study from Kenya published in 2024, scientists found that an invasive ant species, the big-headed ant, is killing off the native whistling thorn acacia ants. So what does this have to do with lions? Everything. You see, the native ants once protected the acacia trees from being stripped and destroyed by elephants, by crawling up the elephants' trunks and stinging them. However, now that the big-headed ants are getting rid of the native ants and not biting the elephants are now tearing down the trees more than 5 times as often. This loss of trees has stripped the landscape of cover, the very cover that lions need to hide under, to successfully hunt zebras. With more hiding spots gone, zebras are now seeing the lions, which reduces the success of them being hunted. Because of this, the lions have been forced to diversify their diet and are hunting more dangerous prey as well, such as buffalo. This surprising discovery shows how even a tiny ant at the bottom of the food chain can have an enormous impact on the kings at the top. Before the next fact, please consider liking and subscribing, and linked below is our lion versus tiger video, which you may enjoy after watching this one. Fact 2. Lions can reshape entire carnivore communities. In 2020, a Proceedings of the Royal Society bee study examined reserves across southern Africa to see how lions influence the presence of other meat-eating animals. Mid-sized hunters such as hyenas, jackals, and cheetahs may shift their hunting grounds, change when they're active, or avoid certain areas altogether. These adjustments happen even when there's no direct confrontation with lions. Just the simple presence of lions is enough to make other animals rethink their movements. Over time, this top-down influence reshapes the entire community of large carnivores, tipping the balance of the ecosystem, and showing that lions are not just hunters, but key shapers of the world they live in. Fact 2. Friendships affect how long lions live. It might sound surprising, but the friendships a lion keeps can shape how long they live, and it works differently for males and females. In a 2024 Current Biology study, scientists tracked wild lions in the Serengeti for over 30 years, recording every pride shift, alliance, and falling out. They found that females with just a few strong, loyal bonds lived longer than those with many loose connections. For males, the opposite was true. Their survival was tied more to the number of companions than the depth of any single friendship. Fact 3. Who's in the pride can decide who lives. In 2024, a Journal of Animal Ecology study from the Serengeti revealed that a lion's survival depends on far more than just how many lions are in a pride. The makeup of the group, that is, who's in it, the roles they play, and how they interact, works hand in hand with the seasons to decide which lions thrive and which ones don't. When rainfall patterns shift, or the timing of the wet and dry seasons changes, it can tip the balance for the entire pride. A strong mix of hunters, defenders, and cub rearers can help the group through leaner months, while a weaker combination can see survival rates drop. Fact 4. Lion mothers change their social lives to keep cubs safe. In 2024, scientists in Hwanga National Park, Zimbabwe, studied how lion mothers protect their cubs from rival males. When a new male takes over a territory, he may end the lives of young cubs to bring females back into breeding condition. To lower this risk, mothers shift where they spend their time and which lions they spend it with. Lionesses may avoid certain areas, seek out safer parts of the pride's range, or spend more time with trusted companions. By changing their movements in social circles during this vulnerable period, they give their cubs a better chance of surviving those critical first months. Fact 5. Animals fear human voices more than lions. In 2023, researchers in Greater Kruger National Park in South Africa ran an unusual experiment. They played recordings of human conversations, lion growls, and hunting sounds to wild animals, then watched how they reacted. The result was striking. Animals fled faster and more often when they heard humans than when they heard lions. The study in Current Biology highlights just how deeply human presence shapes wildlife behavior, even in a landscape dominated by apex predators. Fact 6. Something you might not think of actually can decide a lion's future. In 2023, an Oxford-led study mapped the 62 remaining wild African lion populations across the continent. Many are small, isolated pockets, cut off from other groups and vulnerable to disappearing. The study found that survival often comes down to what's happening in the country around them. Where governments actively protect wildlife, manage land effectively, and enforce anti-poaching laws, lions have a fighting chance. But in countries facing instability, even the best habitat and plentiful food may not be enough. Lions are more likely to lose ground when human systems around them break down. It's a powerful reminder that saving lions is as much about creating safe, stable places for people as it is about protecting the savanna for wildlife. Watch our other lion videos, highlighted in the thumbnails, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this.